Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today is September 6, 2022, and I'm back after quite a while that I've been off of here, and there's a couple reasons for that that I will explain to you. And we're good. I just want to let everybody know we're good, and thank you all to the people that have been asking about me and us and how we're doing and why I haven't been sharing any videos recently. And so thank you for all of your prayers and concerns on that regard. I do just want to let everybody know that one of the reasons why I haven't been sharing anything is because I'm seeing information about December, and it's really I know that most people right now do not want to hear about December. We've got the Feast of Trumpets coming up. We've got the Feast of Tabernacles. We've got the fall feasts on God's calendar in September and October. And most people are really hoping that something is going to be happening now. And so I see something that takes us a little bit past the fall feasts into December, and that's why I haven't been sharing any videos recently. I think that there's just it seems to be like it's not on most people's radar to listen to information about December. So I'm going to share a little bit of information today, not too much, and I don't know if I'm going to be on again very soon, or if I'm going to just wait a little bit until Feast of Trumpets and Tabernacles kind of till we get to that time frame towards the end of September and the middle of October. So as far as all that goes, that's the reason why I haven't been sharing over the last couple weeks, and we're also very busy with the work of the Lord here down in at the Bridge of Love home in Yucatan, Mexico, and we have a lot of we've been sharing with people through our newsletters and through a couple videos we did to share about the Bridge of Love home, and very excited about all that God is doing at our project and with the children and with people that have been helping us in the ministry. We also have been receiving missionaries over the last months, and so we're very happy and thankful to God that God has connected us with an avenue to send missionaries down consistently to help our project. So we're not alone, and all is good with our family. All is good with the ministry, and yeah, more than anything, I'm just kind of holding off on sharing too much about December yet, because I just don't see it on people's radar yet. And okay, well, here's what I want to share with you. Now, I'm watching not necessarily one specific day. I've got some information about December 13th, but really what I want to do is I want to focus on just this kind of general time frame, anywhere from December 10th through December 14th, and then if we were to go past that, it would continue on through Christmas. And Hanukkah this year is December 18th through the 25th or 26th. So we may go up to the timing of Hanukkah. Midweek Hanukkah would line up with the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction of December 21st, the Mayan end of the world date on December 21st. We have the Obama War on Christmas at the end of Hanukkah, and then we also have the 13-day connection on the Julian to the Gregorian calendar from December 12th to December 25th. And we also have what is known as the 12 days of Christmas from December 13th through December 25th. So there's a lot to consider in December, And what I'm going to show you right now really focuses on December 10th through around December 14th, and just kind of a general time frame of when I see things may be finally happening. Okay, so the first thing we see here is December 12th is the 18th of Kislev on the Hebrew and Torah calendar. And so if we consider this, the connection to 18 Kislev, okay, consider this in history, that the Palestinian partition plan, which is the order to restore Jerusalem, basically from my understanding, the order to restore Jerusalem came on November 29th, 1947, and on the Hebrew calendar this was the 17th day of Kislev. Okay, so what we're looking at then, if we're going to watch December 12th and the 18th of Kislev, this timing here is the anniversary on the Hebrew calendar of the Palestinian partition plan. Okay, so this is one of the things that's connecting us with this time. Now if we continue on, we're going to see that in 1917, December 11th was the day that General Allenby came in to Jerusalem, walking into Jerusalem, and delivered Jerusalem from the rule of the Ottoman Turks. And so Jerusalem was liberated, and on December 11th, 1917, another thing that connects us with this general time frame. Now here we have a piece of information that's going to connect us with what we're talking about when we're talking about the digital dollar, the digital currency that they're pushing for December 13th. December 13th was the day that the Federal Reserve System was established. So this is, like the birthday of the Federal Reserve, and it could be a very key day in what they're now pushing, that according to Executive Order 14067 and the responsible development of digital assets, and what many are calling C Day, that the central bank digital currency will be implemented. And I haven't found, one of the things I'm concerned about with this is I haven't found an official report. I do have a number of reports that I've shared from different sources, different people that are saying that December 13th is the day. There are other sources that are talking that this will happen before the end of the year. December is the time for this to occur, not necessarily with an exact day on December 13th for this, but the sources that I've shared with you show that December 13th is going to be the day that they will introduce the central bank digital currency, which will effectively be the end of cash and the beginning of a cashless society, the digital currency, and a complete control from the government on everything you spend, on everything you purchase, on everything you do, on everywhere you travel. Everything, okay, will be controlled by the government and will be seen by the government, because you will have to do it through their system, and there will be no cash to do anything off of grid. So the interesting thing about this that I'm seeing is that the day that the Federal Reserve System was established is December 13th, 1913, and then you have this, what they're calling C Day, and the end of cash on this same exact day. So why are they doing it, or what is the connection to the birthday of the Federal Reserve, and just how important this day is in history to this system? So I wanted to share that part of it. Okay, other reports are showing that a central bank digital currency will be introduced this year. This report is showing that it's not specifically on December 13th, but it will be introduced this year, and it will be before the end of the year. So it's still going to be December. This is the timing of this, to be introduced in December. Another report here is showing cash-free central bank digital currency rollout is coming in December. Okay, so Is this the beginning of the final piece of the puzzle? The end of cash and the control of the government and a one world economy and a new currency, a new digital currency that they're going to be pushing. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is that if December 12th is Kislev 17th, 7th, and Kislev 18, then around December 9th and December 10th we have what is 15th of Kislev, the 15th of Kislev, and this was the day of the abomination under the Greeks, when Antiochus Epiphanes set up an altar in the temple during the time of the Maccabees. And this is what is considered to be the abomination of desolation. Now, Jesus told us in Matthew 24:15 to look for a connection to the abomination. He said, when you see the abomination of desolation, according to the prophet Daniel. Okay, so the abomination of desolation happened on Kislev 15, which in this year would be December 9th or December 10th. Okay, so we have this window that's opening with this abomination timing. Then we have all of these other connections that we're talking about, December 10th through December 14th. And then we have this that happened back in 2009 when Obama received the Nobel Peace Prize on December 9th. And on December 10th, the same day, within 24 hours in the same location in Norway, the same place that Obama was receiving his Nobel Peace Prize, and this report shows Norway spiral, are space aliens welcoming Obama, or as I would say it, this is a portal is being opened to this end time prophecy being fulfilled, and Obama coming onto the stage, the ushering in of the end times and of the army of the beast. Okay, so this happened on December 9th and December 10th. This was also, at that time, was the eve of Hanukkah in 2009. So this is another thing that is connecting us to this time frame. And then one more thing, just to give everybody greater understanding, that the climate change summit that took place not only in Paris in 2015 but also in Kyoto in 1997. Both of these agreements took place on December 11th and December 12th. Okay, Kyoto Protocol was December 11th, 1997, and then 7 years ago exactly. Okay, we have the Paris Climate Agreement, which was the largest agreement among, I don't know how many nations, like 230 nations that signed on to the Paris Agreement, and channeling money from all governments into a one world plan and agenda. Okay, and so we definitely have trillions and trillions of dollars going into climate change and going into what could be the setup of the government of the Antichrist and of the beast system. Okay, and so these were both on December 11th and December 12th. And then we cannot forget that the first vaccinations began on December 14th of 2020. Okay, December 14th of 2020. Now, one last piece of information is that if you go from the day that America was born, on July 4th, 1776, the Declaration of Independence, to December 13th, 2022, it's 90,011 days. An amazing 9/11 written within the history of America on December 13th, 2022. Like I said, I don't want to focus on one specific day, but I think December is going to be very important. So right now I'm keeping my eye on December 10th through December 14th, if need be, all the way through Christmas, just to see what is going to be happening during that time. I've been seeing all of these things kind of coming together, all of these signs that I see that really help me or cause me to focus more on December, and that is why I'm not expecting anything major. I'm not saying nothing's going to happen in September and October, but I don't think it's yet I'm looking for the rapture of the church. I think we're a little bit away from that yet. Not too much. I hope we don't go into 2023. I'm still very hopeful for 2022, but I'm looking at December, and so I just wanted to share all of this information with you, and anywhere from December 10th through December 14th. So, I don't have much more to say right now about this, and I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be holding off to unless I get some other major information about this specific time frame. I'm going to hold off with things about September and October for right now. I'm focused more on December, and I think we're going to go through September and October. We're still going to be waiting for the big day, and then I'll come back and we can continue talking about what may be occurring in late December before the end of the year. So I pray you guys are blessed. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all for your concern and for your prayers. And we do trust in the Lord each and every day. The Lord has called us to be in the field. He said that when he comes, two will be in a field, one will be taken, one will be left. And that means we have to be working in the kingdom of God until he comes. And we continue to do that here at Bridge of Love Home in Yucatan, Mexico. And just to keep that in mind, all of us need to be faithful to the calling that God has given to each one of us. I pray you guys are blessed. Have a wonderful afternoon. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.